everyone, today is going to be another quick video. I took a lot of cuttings from the pomegranate in the last video and I didn't have a good place to put them. So I thought I'd make a cheap mini greenhouse to keep moisture levels high and keep the leaves from desiccating as the cuttings hopefully form roots. The total cost for this was about $30. I decided to use a storage bin with a locking lid. First, I poked a few small holes in the lid to keep at least a small amount of air circulating. Next, I gather the soil together. I like to use what's left after I sift my bonsai soil, but anything that will hold moisture pretty well will work. I've heard of people using playground sand as an alternative. Add in some water, enough to make the soil moist, but not soaking. You may need to add a tiny bit more over time, but this is almost all of the water that you should need for the cuttings to root. I didn't really have enough, so I gathered some soil out of my growing beds and added it in. I added until I had about 4 inches of soil. Take your cuttings and remove the cambium until you reach a node. This node will be dusted with root hormone and placed in the ground, and it should be where roots will sprout if the cutting is successful. Use a chopstick to poke a hole in the soil. If you just press the cutting down without a hole, it may rub off the rooting hormone that you just applied. Try to give the cuttings enough space so that if they all root, you can remove each of them without disturbing the ones next to them. I put these a little close together, so I went back later and put in some small pieces of cardboard to section each cutting off from its neighbors. You can get a moisture meter for under $10 on Amazon. This one isn't super accurate, but I can use this to tell if I need to add water without removing the lid. One of the most useful tools to increase cutting success is some form of bottom heat. I bought this pad from Amazon for about $10, and it keeps temperatures 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit above ambient temperatures. Place your greenhouse out of direct sunlight. Depending on the species, roots may appear in as little as a week, but I'd expect results within a month or so in general. We'll check back in on these in a month or so. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you benefit from this budget cutting station. Not everything bonsai related has to be expensive. Until next time.